guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited for this video because we are doing a monthly reset. We are getting ready for the month of November. How crazy is it that 2024 only has 2 months left? I still can't believe it. I remember starting my YouTube channel back in May and it's already been 6 months. Like, how did that happen? But regardless, here we are, ready for the month of November. I'm going to add a couple of printables into my budget planner. I'm going to switch out my calendar. I'm going to fill out my monthly planning sheet here with you guys. And I'm also going to fill out my sinking funds tracker for the month of November. So this should be an exciting video. I do want to take the time to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support that I've been receiving in my videos lately. Especially where I unbox my Moterm wallet. You guys really seem to like that video. You like the energy in that video. And all the comments were super sweet, super nice. As always, I want to thank you guys for everything. For watching, liking, commenting, supporting my Etsy shop. Commenting on my Instagram. All of those things, they count. They matter, And I am very appreciative. I appreciate very much every time you guys take the time to interact with me. It's been really fun. So before I get too mushy, let's go ahead and get started with this monthly reset. The first thing I want to do is change out my calendar card. I am going to start the month of November. So now we have November here. And look how cute it looks. Oh my goodness. Let's add my $ clip. And then I have all the printables that I'm going to add to my budget binder for the month of November right here. Before I get into the printables, I do want to mention that most of these are listed on my Etsy shop as a digital download. So basically you can buy the digital download. Then you're going to receive an email with a PDF file of the template, and you can print that PDF file as many times as you want and, organize your budget planner in a way that works for you, which is why I really love digital downloads. One thing to note about my digital downloads is that they are an A5 size. So you either have to buy A size paper like I do. I buy it on Amazon. I will link it down below. It's already cut and has the hole punch on it. Or you could print it on letter size paper like this one that I have right here. And you can use the crop marks to help you cut to size. So I don't know if you can tell here, once you cut it, it'll be an A5 size sheet of paper. I'm having trouble lining it up. But regardless, you follow the lines here when you're cutting and it'll cut down to size. And then obviously you also have to hole punch your sheet. So let me show you all the sheets. This one is my monthly planner. This one is actually free for you guys. I always link it down below when I do the monthly resets. This is just a way of me saying thank you for coming back time and time again. So you can download this for free right now. In this one, we obviously plan out our months. I usually do my bills and stuff, goals and notes. Then in the back of that, I printed my monthly budget sheet. And here I do the budget for the entire month. So any income that I am expecting to receive, all the bills for the month, all my cash envelopes. This cash envelope for me means the envelopes in my wallet or variable expenses. Expenses that can change or you can kind of control because they're like groceries, gas. It's my buffer and spending money. That's my cash envelopes. And then I have my sinking funds and savings section right here. So I write down all my sinking funds and savings and how much I want to save for that specific sinking funds on that month. And if there's any extra left after I've already done all of this, I pay a little extra to my debt. So that's how this monthly planning sheet works. This paycheck planning sheet is a new sheet that I just listed on my Etsy. because of one of you guys, my friend Imelda. I met her here online. She was actually the winner of my 500 subscribers giveaway. She asked me if I had a paycheck planning sheet so she could plan for every paycheck. And I'm like, yes, I do, but I haven't listed it because I don't know. Every time I'm listing something on Etsy, I get a little nervous. I'm like, should I, do people even need that? Da, 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 da. But once she requested it, I was like, okay, fine, I'll list it. And hopefully you guys will also enjoy this one. I will show you how to use this one maybe in a couple of videos from now, but not today because this is already going to be a really long video. So there's that. And then I also printed a few cash planning sheets. You guys have seen me use these sheets a million times. Every single week I do a cash planning sheet. This is basically a breakdown of how much I'm putting into each envelopes and what denominations I'm going to use. So this is a fun one. I really like that one. And then my expense tracker, I also printed a few of these. I print this and this front and back. So I end up having 4. This is for when I am unstuffing my envelopes or I do any online or debit card purchases and I need to pay myself back. This is what I use these for. And then my sinking funds tracker is where I track how much is in my sinking funds at the beginning of the month. And then I do it again at the end of the month. I did October's sinking funds tracker already. I filled out the beginning of the month. I filled it out with you guys in last month's reset. And then I filled out this month's ending balance already. And I ended up having to spend from my sinking funds because I had to pay for my deductible and that $350 expense that I was not expecting. But, the good thing about all of this is that I was able to pay cash for these expenses. And that's something that I really feel good about because 2 years ago, I would be using a credit card or loans or something like that. And, even though, yes, these are setbacks, I just feel good that I was able to pay them cash and not have to get into more debt over these expenses. So that's my sinking funds tracker for October. I'm starting one in November. And then my subscriptions tracker, which is a new one. I really can't remember if this is on my Etsy shop or not, but it's a new tracker that I am going to write down all my subscriptions and their due date, the amount, and if it's a monthly or annual payment for my subscription. So that should be fun. Let's go ahead and start filling out some of my printables for the month of November. We have here on top, it says for the month of November 2024. And then I don't have it dated, so you will have to manually go in there and write the numbers. So I'm going to write the numbers and go ahead and speed it up for you guys. All right, so here is my monthly planning sheet. It is ready. So what I like to do with this monthly planning sheet is look at my bills tracker and write down all the bills that are due on that specific day. So for the first, I have a rent, I have my car payment, then I have my line of credit and my Old Navy card. And then on the 13th, I have Canva. And then on the 14th, I have car insurance and the gym. Which reminds me, I need to cancel the gym. Cancel gym membership. Because this is the last month of my contract, so. All right, and on the 16th, I have my cell phone. Then on the 20th, I have my Wi-Fi or internet. And then on the 21st, I have my Apple storage. And on the 22nd, I have my HP printing subscription. Then this month, the loan is due on the 8th, sorry. And on the 22nd. All right. Perfect. So after I have this ready, I like to highlight in green all the days that I'm getting paid. All right, here are my highlighters. So this month I'm getting paid on the 1st, on the 2nd, and on the 16th. So the 1st and the 2nd, I need to use these two paychecks to make sure to pay all of my bills that are due from the 1st all the way to the 16th. So what I'm gonna do is highlight from the 1st all the way to the 15th, not 16th, to make sure I know that anything that is written in the purple boxes need to be paid with the 1st and the 2nd paycheck. In pink, I'm gonna highlight the rest of the month because with my paycheck from the 16th, I have to pay all of the other bills. So here they are. And anything that comes, that was terrible. Anything that comes up or like shows up eventually, I know that I need to use that money to pay for that. So my monthly sheet is ready. And then I need to go into my sinking funds tracker and look into my sinking funds and see how much is in each sinking fund. So let's start with my high priority binder. If you watched my last video, you know I had to take out a lot of money from my binders to come up with $350. And so most of my envelopes right now are empty. Hopefully in November, we'll make them grow a little bit here. So birthdays has 0. Bucky, which if you can hear him drinking water, has 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, and 27. Okay, so, oops, business expense has, I think it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Car expenses also has a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carlos has 15. Carly has 15 as well. Dental has 0. Family fun has $30. We're going to Six Flags this weekend. I'm so excited to just like get out of the house and do something different. A coworker of mine and I were like, let's go. So I mentioned that because I'm going to use family fun money in that trip. Household has 0. Medical has 6. PNB has 0. And then school expenses has 20, 25, 30. Squeeze has 10. Vision has 0. All right, so that is it for my high priority sinking funds. Now let's go into my low priority. I have my savings challenge, which are all empty. And then I have my birthday, which is also empty. I think these are all empty, so never mind for the low priorities. Let's go into our holidays binder. And how cute are my dashboards? They are from Raylene over at the Remarkable Dollar. I love them so, so much. I have here the white one, and here's the matte vellum with her little dashboard printed on linen paper. And I feel like they match so well with my bookmarks. And you can see it says holiday funds over here at the top. So if you need to get to a specific section in your binder, it's super easy to get there. And I don't know, I think it looks so good. So for holidays, okay, so here's what I wanted to do. In my last video, I was supposed to keep $10 in my Thanksgiving fund, but I ended up putting it in the cash, and I ended up, anyway, it was a hot mess. So what I'm gonna do is get money from the Halloween envelope, because we're already done with Halloween, and move this money to Thanksgiving to make up for that money that I rearranged. Let's just call it that. And then we'll have 20 in Thanksgiving. Let's go ahead and get my marker. Where's my brown marker? Jeez, I can't find it. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 check marks, and that'll give me $5, $10, $15, $20 for Thanksgiving. And that should fix the mistake I made in my last video. So Thanksgiving is going to start the month with $20. My tamales, and this is for me to buy the ingredients to make tamales, but you could also be saving to buy tamales from your local tamale dealer. So tamales has $20, $30, $35, $40. Tamales has 40. $10, $20, $30, and $40. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to have. This Christmas tracker is from the Millennial Dollar. I have been using it this year for my Christmas savings, and this is for Christmas gifts during Christmas. And Christmas has 200 in the bank, and then 20, 40, 50, 65. So $265. Wee. All right, I need to slow down before I start making mistakes. $265 for Christmas. And we are so close to Christmas. I cannot believe it. I know I said that in the beginning of the video, but whew. And New Year has $2. So I think that is it for all the cash in my envelopes. I need to erase the Halloween tracker. Give me a minute. All right, we're restarting Halloween for next year. Here we go. And that is it. I want to check how much money we have in my sinking funds by adding all the amounts. So $470. So we have $470 in our savings or sinking funds. Not bad, not bad. We're starting off the month with that much money. That's kind of exciting, guys. Even though I've had those extra expenses, I'm just excited that things are, going and flowing. All right, so I have my subscriptions tracker right here. So for Canva is due on the 13th, and Canva is for, I believe it's $15. Yes, it's $15. And then another subscription I have is, I have Peacock. When is Peacock due? I'm gonna have to look in this binder. Peacock is due on the 1st or 2nd. All right, so I'm just gonna do the 1st just in case. And I cannot remember how much Peacock. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to Peacock. We have our Apple subscription, which is my storage for to store all my videos and stuff. That is $10. And then we have the HP printing subscription, and that is due on the 22nd, and that is $15. And all of these are monthly. Let me figure out how much is my Peacock subscription. I have to have it here somewhere. Peacock is $10 a month. I figured it out. So it's a total of $50 in subscriptions this month. So when I do my budget, I have to make sure I have $50 in my subscriptions envelope. All right, guys. Okay, cool. So here is my budget binder. Let's go to the month of November right here and add our printables. Here we go. Perfect. So here we go. We're ready for the month of November and see what November has for us. Yay. All right. So that is it for this video. I hope you found some inspiration or tips from this video. Let me know down in the comments if you're ready for the month of November. What are you doing for the month of November? If you have any fun plans. Oh, it's Thanksgiving. So where are you guys going? Are you hosting Thanksgiving? Will you be going somewhere? All of those things I would really like to know and start a conversation. But now it's your turn to go get it done.